How's it going, guys? My name's Cthulhu. Today I'm bringing you Call of Cthulhu Part 9. That's exactly where we left off. Let's go find you a drink, Mr. Ooh, what?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce.
Oh, it's actually
How
pretty
do you
beautiful
feel?
in here. I'm spooked.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Okay. Well, excuse me. I need some of this here booze. No? Okay. Give me booze. Ah, yes. Booze. Booze. Yeah. Have a drink. What the hell? What? That was weird. This will affect your destiny. Well, good shit. I'm glad it will. What's my tattoo? That's weird. Okay. Let's talk to Bradley. Now that he's not dead.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Yup.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Talk to Bradley.
How could you
Should be dead.
survive such a wound?
What wound are you talking about?
That blow Charles Hawkins inflicted on you, I thought you were dead.
Wow. You really got hit hard on the head, Pierce.
Don't tell me you don't remember.
For crying out loud, no! Can't you tell I'm as healthy as a horse? As for you, though.
You had a serious head trauma. It's possible you may have hallucinated.
I know what I saw.
Anything else you wanted to say?
Why I pissed him off?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
You're calling
And
me
then?
crazy.
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel. I mean, that was where you died.
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
They're not
And
all
what
dead.
brings you to that
They're
conclusion?
not dead.
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
Not good
Like you
enough.
believe you saw me die.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Check your pistol.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Oh, I don't have... Okay, let's see. Might be under a lead. They had me in door.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What?
Yeah.
How did he die?
He's very dead.
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Her model's
Tell
weird, by
me
the
how
way.
Mr. Sanders died.
I
him the
didn't see
Shambler.
what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying.
Freaking no.
It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
She has really, really weird hands.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
No promises. Man, that's a lot of exposition to freaking get through. So we're gonna go talk to Sanders' widow. Let's get out of here. God. Let's have a big sit down. They show me freaking Cthulhu, then like, oh, I can't believe that the thing did the thing. Alright. I hope you guys are paying attention, because I'm not. All I hear is wah 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 wah. Oh my god. Cool thing about this game is it takes forever to load. You guys like that? It's my new mechanical keyboard. Oh, I wonder if this will... I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. Hello?
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective.
Coconut
Let's talk
head.
about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
What are you, a freaking vampire?
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well,
Is that
well.
the one chick?
Look who's here.
Oh.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing
Didn't you
is
punch
that
me in
we
the face?
understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Okay, one thing I noticed that with the one chick cat or whatever, like her eye was literally like,
May I
like,
inquire
doing
as
some
to
weird
when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
in
Yesterday,
the insane asylum.
I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah
She got a
Hawkins
gap.
and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned.
Now he's
You,
dead.
on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Well, you see, what happened was there was a ghosty thing, and it killed him. It ripped him apart. So, oh, man, I should say that. Oh, she'll go crazy.
He
Do it.
started raving, screaming that a dimensional
that's so
shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain.
Pain.
Or terror.
terror.
It's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or
with the camera.
what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes?
Done that.
Did you not do anything to help him?
With all due respect, Mrs. Sanders, it was you who sent him to this asylum, not me.
How dare you? What was I supposed to do, Detective? Upon seeing such a brilliant mind disintegrate in this way, waking with a start every night with him shrieking in horror, petrified before this accursed painting, unable to look away, until he managed to gouge his eyes out with his own hands.
Nice.
I should have listened to Dr. Fuller, let him intern him months ago. If I am to be condemned, it is because I did not act sooner.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Hold on. Freaking people, man. Freaking people. Alright, what did she say? I am tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me and then leave. Did he speak to you of the Shambler?
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Let's go
Hold
see
on.
it.
The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else
her
to paint such horrors?
Good.
Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
Let's get out of here.
It is my only lead at this stage.
See something
I
cool.
suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
I wanted to make her go crazy, but apparently can't do that. Where's the freaking gallery? I earned a character point. Cool. Locked. Okay. Examine the Shambler. Interesting. Ooh. Sneaky, sneaky. Dissertation on an anatomical question. This is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Cool. Medical. What the fuck? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Canajo?
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Occultism. Soin. The whale on the cod. Interesting.
I could use one of those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Please spare the way to the guild. I cannot be the architect of your fall. Beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend Sarah Hawkins. Interesting.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Interesting. Pop. Key. Key to. I don't really want to talk to you. I want to see the painting. Let's go. Whoa. Why is that an option? Please tell me why that's an option. Why?
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Jesus.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
What is this, like a man potato? Oh, it's a lion. On the other side, it looks like a freaking potato. Look at that. It looks like a sausage. The Shambler. Cool. Probably shouldn't have done that. It's probably gonna affect the rest of my destiny. But hey, what is he gonna do? Great. Oh, cool. What is this, a goddamn Mario game? Let's go! That's how babies are born. Well,
What the hell was that?
this looks like a good spot to cut this episode. So if you guys enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, thank you.